Well, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Tico Reacts. And just like the first one, the second video has been requested by a super sprinter, so a channel member, which you can subscribe to for $2.99 a month if you're interested. But this one comes from SarahWithTheTrains, who is one of my super sprinters / channel members. Hello, Sarah. But no, we're going to be watching her mixed traction gala video from 2022 that she sent me. So let's get in there, shall we? Right, let's get on with it, shall we? There we are, the video's on screen now. So yeah, let's watch it. Sounding good. Nice diesel. Caledonian train? Hey Sarah, look, she's waving at us.
Hello everybody, I am Sarah with the Trains and I'm here this morning at the North Norfolk Railway for the Mixed Traction Gala. Anyway, let's get on and get some footage of some trains and stuff, because that's what we're here for.
Exactly.
I should mention this is actually my first railway gala rather than just a regular day at a heritage railway, and I thought the atmosphere was pretty exciting, even if one of the locomotives I was looking forward to seeing wasn't running due to technical issues.
Yeah, so I should point out, Sarah did tell me this, so this is... It's her first traction gala, it's her first gala video, but it's the first of a series of videos that she's planning on doing, which is basically to commentate over them herself. But she thought it would be interesting for someone to react to it, which is what we're doing now. Coincidentally. Ah, steam, you can't beat it. You can't beat a bit of steam train action. I need to go to the North Norfolk Railway. I've been wanting to go to it for ages. I've not been yet.
Once we pass through Weybourne, the British Rail Standard Class 4 locomotive that we're riding behind really seems to pick up the pace, as you can hear.
Yes, British Standard Class 4 at work. Get in.
As we pulled into Holt Station, the final stop of this journey and the third main station on the Poppy line, I decided to nip down the platform to see the locomotive that had brought us here.
Yeah, it's also known as the Poppy line, the North Norfolk Railways. Oh, sorry, Sarah.
Is one of only 4 British Rail 76084 is one of only 4 British Rail Class 4 locomotives in preservation. Built in 1957 as part of the last batch of locos built at Horwich Works, it was withdrawn from service in 1967. Following a 16-year restoration programme, it returned to steam in May 2013.
And it sounds very nice, that does. Trains with Sarah, everybody.
Our next journey of the day is aboard E56062, part of what is
Hang on a minute. Blenia Festinjug? From Sheringham, are you mad? Now that I would like to see.
It is aboard E56062, part of what is referred to at the NNR as the Eastern Set. Built by Metro Camel in the 1950s, the Class 101 was part of the plan to phase out steam. The return of this diesel multiple unit to green British Rail livery and beautiful green moquette get my seal of approval.
Yes, you can't beat trains built in Birmingham by Rushford Heath. Yes, built to last they were. 25? Are it? Nah, you can't beat anything from Birmingham. They lasted 50 years. The last one retired 2003, I think it was. Yeah, 101s. Yeah.
The locomotive at the head of this train pulling into Weybourne is number 564. Built in 1912, it's a Great Eastern Railway Class Y14.
And there's me thinking it came from Scotland for some bizarre reason. But no, it's Great Eastern. I apologise for triggering people right now.
Or if you want to give it its later LNER class, J15. As we had a bit of a delay at Weybourne,
31.
I decided to head down the platform to see the locomotive at the other end. It's D5631, a Class 31 diesel electric, also known as Brush Type 2, that was built at Brush Traction, Loughborough in 1960. It was recorded as work in the remnants of the Midland and Great Northern Main Line at one time, and was used for both passenger duties and freight.
They sound good.
Hopping back onto the train, we're on our way again to Sheringham, this time in a British Rail Mark I carriage.
They sound good. You should have the EWS one at Severn Valley Railway. Although the horn doesn't sound like a Class 31. It's a lovely line, this. I believe this is on the way back to this is the Sheringham direction. Mind that. Now that's a house. Look at that, right next to the level crossing the railway. Get the bungalow, stand in the bungalow, right? Watch the trains go past. That is excellent. Oh, I want to live there. That's an excellent house, that is.
Back in Sheringham, I decided to pay another visit to 564. This little loco served 50 years, mostly in Norfolk and Suffolk, before being finally withdrawn in 1962 as part of the elimination of steam in East Anglia. It's now been restored to a condition close to when it was built 110 years ago. After a quick trip to the refreshment room to give me some more energy for the rest of my day.
Damn bus! You're ruining the shot! Get out of the shot, damn it! This is a professional, excellent video, and you just bowl it with your presence. Damn it, you! Damn you, bus.
I decided to take a look around Sheringham Station.
That's better.
This station was originally closed by British Rail in 1967, when they decided to build a modern station just across the road. Since then, it was acquired by the North Norfolk Railway and opened as their road. Since then, it was acquired by the North Norfolk Railway and opened as their main station in 1975. It's been restored to a 1955 style and has plenty of things that will make you think you're back in that time period.
Good.
Including plenty of advertisements for things like cigarettes and a replica of the original footbridge, which opened in 2016. There's also plenty of era-appropriate signs, which means that whether you're looking for the ticket office...
That's a damn bus again! Get out of the shot, damn it! You're ruining the damn video, you... Ooh! Goose Lord, man!
Or the toilet, you'll be sure to feel
Public
that you're in the
conveniences.
1950s. Now, if you take a walk out of the station...
Your golden train!
Past the bus stop with the painting of the B12 class inside... up to the signal box, and then look towards the modern station, you'll see that the train lines extend beyond this gate.
Yes.
This level crossing was opened in 2010 and connects the Heritage Station to the modern Sheringham Station, meaning that the NNR is connected to the main network, which is really handy for visiting locomotives.
Yes, it is.
So I know earlier I was talking about how this is the first railway gala I've ever been to. I've been to Heritage Railways before, but never been to an actual gala, and honestly it does not disappoint. I highly recommend it.
I'm sold, mate. I'm coming to the North Norfolk Railway, whether you like it or not.
I was never really into diesel until relatively recently, but seriously, ride behind some diesel locos, get on some DMUs. It's fantastic. Even if you are a total steamhead, go for it. I'm having the most fun today. Unfortunately, my travelling companion has had to go home because he is not very well.
Oh no, I hope he gets better soon.
But I'm still going to jump on and off trains all day, and if I can get in the buffet car, I totally will.
Good. Good. Get in that buffet car. Right. For future references, Sarah, get behind a Class 56, right, at the Severn Valley Railway in the Bewdley Tunnel. Whoo! It's not just that, but the Class 68, a Class 37, right. What else goes really nicely through that tunnel? Oh god, there's loads. Class 33s, the warships, the Western Champions. Oh my god, Westerns, yes. I wonder if they do driving experiences for the DMUs here. Because I want to drive one so bad. Damn bus in the background, look at it crossing the bridge. I see you, bus. I see you. Ooh. Sorry, Sarah. Now that's a seat pattern.
Can it be true? Sarah with the Trains is in a first class carriage?
Well, you're in a first class carriage, so it is true, and it just says it, so yeah, you are. It is true.
With her own compartment for now.
That's excellent.
And I promise, I haven't got a third class ticket. I've got a platform ticket.
Oh, Daredevil. Nicely done, that's it. Oh yeah, this was a time when smoking was allowed in the compartment. Sorry, I have to turn it down. Hey, she's waving at the camera.
Having been in here a grand total of 5 minutes, I fully endorse this first class compartment.
You should try the declassified...
At Weybourne, as D5631 takes away my beautiful first class compartment, I take the opportunity to see the mystery locomotive sent by Direct Rail Services. It's a Class 37, number 37401,
Hey.
also known as Mary Queen of Scots, and I've been trying to catch a glimpse of her all day. Also known as English Electric Type 3, some people nickname the Class 37s as tractors because of their so-called agricultural sound.
Yeah, but they do sound like tractors though. Oh, that's a Crompton.
I'm now ready to be whisked away again on this Class 25, which
No,
was
it's not.
built in Manchester in 1966.
My fault.
D7659 actually only came back into service in late 2021 after 23 years of restoration that basically saw the locomotive be rebuilt.
Christ!
For this next part of my journey, I don't actually know what locomotive I'm riding behind because for some reason I didn't film it, photograph it, or make any note of what it was. So
We've all done it.
let's just assume that it's one I'd already ridden behind before and get on with the rest of the trip.
Yeah, fair enough. We've all done it, don't worry.
Okay, so I think this is so cute at Holt Station. They actually have a retro style phone box. Sadly it doesn't work, but check this.
Is there a trolley there?
They have the old rotary style phone and the button A and button B. And if I remember what my granddad said rightly, button A is what you press when the call connects, and button B, if it doesn't connect, you get your penny back.
Oh, that's good. Oh, right, yeah, we're going back in time, alright, with that car. Look at that. Here they come now, the two tractors, class 37 saddle. Oh, my mistake, just the one. See, Sarah, go get your first class carriage back.
British Railways Mark 1 suburban carriage, in a compartment in the third class section.
Sorry, Sarah, but The Hobbit. Boo, no, no. Lord of the Rings? Yes. Lord of the Rings trilogy? Fair enough. But The Hobbit? No. Sorry. Sorry.
This time, not the first, which I was in earlier, so yeah, I'm slumming it now.
RIP first class carriage.
I've decided this is my last train of the day. It's been a complicated day. There's been cancellations, there was a line-side fire, issues with locomotives.
The class 31's back at work then.
So, it's not gone to plan at all. But, to hell with it, I've got tomorrow.
Also, nothing goes according to plan at any gala, whether it's a steam or diesel. Nothing runs on time at a gala. That's what makes it so good, because it's chaotic.
So, I'm just going to chill
and
wait
yes.
to leave Hull and get back to Sheringham, and then maybe go for a walk on the beach and I'll have an ice cream.
Good.
And I've decided I'm kind of in love with this moquette.
It's alright.
I mean, the quality of the seats may not be the best. I will demonstrate. As you can see, quite springy, not as soft and plushy as the one I was in earlier. But that was first class. I'm still in love with the moquette in here though. I love the colour, I don't know what it is.
Welcome to the British Rail Standard Class equivalent. It's good, isn't it?
Look at the beautiful moquette.
Jeff Marshall, take notes.
Yes, I'm aware I'm a little strange. This is not news to me.
Sarah, most train enthusiasts are weird, to be honest. I mean, look at me. I wear 2 train masks. I shout around with a high-pitched adenoid voice after trolleys and after sprinters. So trust me, it's good to be a little strange. So please, don't change at all. Be yourself. We like it. How far out are you, mate? Jesus, he's doing that salute as well. Christ, what's he trying to do? Bring back the Eastern Front. I apologise for my ranting. Look, he's doing it again. Don't do that salute.
Good morning, wonderful internet people. I am back here at the North Norfolk Railway again for day 2 of my visit to the Mixed Traction Gala.
The hair's still short, but yeah, fair enough. Hello, welcome back to part 2, people.
As you can see, I am back in one of these British Rail Mark 1 carriages with the moquette that I am so in love with.
Also, I've noticed the freckles are not there. Don't worry, don't worry. The Sarah we know will be there. Anyway, see, I told you I am strange, aren't I? I'm so socially awkward. I'm so sorry. Right, on the train now. I need to visit this railway.
Neighbouring and completely silent carriage, I remembered something I had been intrigued to review.
Right, so it is a rule from me, if there's a free carriage with no one in it, you first of all shout trolley service, and then literally proceed to do the city walk throughout the carriage and dance and act like a complete psychopath, which is what I do anyway, so fair enough.
And that's the toilet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, on all of these trains, the toilets are in fact out of action, so
Oh,
I wasn't
no!
able to do that. Having been hauled by one of the diesel locomotives
trains
we
will
met
not be
yesterday,
impressed.
I decided to go straight to the most important building at Holt Station, the gift shop and refreshment room.
Good.
The station here at Holt is in a 1936 style, but it's not the original station, or even the original location. The original 1887 station was actually demolished when the nearby bypass was built. When the Eastern and Midlands Railway very first arrived in Holt in 1884, the station, which was much closer to the centre of town, was purely a sleeper platform and some wooden buildings. It was in 1887, when the line to Cromer was completed, that a brick-built station was erected. The old wooden building was moved to Melton Constable Station, where it served as a reading room. The original Holt station buildings were sadly destroyed by fire in 1926, and a concrete replacement was built. The building you see here today is actually from Stalham, and was rebuilt brick by brick on this platform.
That's good.
As we waited for our next train on platform 2, and I finished my cup of tea, I decided now was a good
Standard. If you're British, cup of tea. I'm half British, so I have mine with some Polish drinks.
time to give the waiting shelter a little review.
So moving on now, and that's the waiting shelter up the door. That's what I would do.
So I'm testing out the waiting shelter. Pretty nice. Approved.
Next
Approved by SarahWithTheTrains. Holt Station Waiting Shelter.
train of the day was another familiar loco.
Class
And
31.
as we rode to the next station, I remembered to obey the signs carefully.
Yes, obey the signs, people.
Weybourne Station has been restored to a 1910 style. When the line between Holt and Cromer originally opened in 1887 by the Eastern and Midlands Railway, a station wasn't even constructed here. The station was only built because the Midland and Great Northern Railway were attempting to develop Weybourne as a tourist destination in the late 19th century.
Excuse me?
This station was built in 1900 and opened to passengers on the 1st of July 1901 and was intended to serve the nearby Weybourne Springs Hotel, which sadly no longer exists. Though a lot of the original station features exist, this waiting room was only constructed in 1987.
There's trolleys there.
In what was the old porter's room, an exhibition has been set up to honour Weybourne's use as a filming location for various TV shows, especially an episode of Dad's Army.
Hello, hello. There we are. Dad's Army. Royal Train. Yes, it was. I remember that episode. I remember my dad showing it to me once. Good episode. I was only interested in the trains, of course. But no, I like the style of these station buildings. They're very, they remind me of the ones on the
Which
Severn
they
Valley.
seem to be very proud of, because the NNR even
Of course, you know,
hosts
it was GWR with Severn Valley, and obviously with this is LNER?
Dad's Army live events sometimes.
Good.
Paying a quick visit to the ladies, I did discover them to be in original 1901 condition, with original 1901 features.
Look, there's Sarah in the mirror. Hi, Sarah. Give us a wave.
But as lovely as I thought it was,
Aww.
I didn't really feel quite right about filming in there. So instead, here's the waiting room, and I'll leave you to explore the ladies for yourself.
Yeah, you see, there's a limit to what you can film, isn't there? Yeah, I don't blame you.
For any
Give us
fans
a wave.
of model railways, I
Aww.
think you'll be pretty pleased with the setup they've got here.
Nice carpet. Oh, model railway for Simon. Simon Model Railway Showcase. Look, there's one at Weybourne here. Sorry, the music's a bit too loud. No! Look! It works! Look, the little dark matrix screen! Look, that is so cute! Look! that is genius! Look! That is brilliant! Oh my god, I'm in love with that. Damn you, there's a model bus down there as I look at it. Evil!
Oh, hey, it's our old friend 76084 from day one. Come to say hello.
Hello!
Aboard a Class 101, 51228 this time, I was able to appreciate the beautiful interior. Look at that blue moquette.
Yes, the blue moquette looks good.
After a quick stop off in Sheringham, including a visit to Mary Queen of Scots.
Hang on a minute. Cambridge. You see, that's a more sensible distance, I think, for a 101. However, if it gets past Norwich, I'll be well impressed.
After a quick stop off in Sheringham, including a visit to Mary Queen of Scots, again, and a trip to the refreshment room where I sadly broke my crystal bracelet, it
oh no!
was time to hop aboard the restaurant car to head back to Hull.
Yes, get in the buffer car. Get in the buffer car, it's still quiet.
One final time, I paid a visit to the William Marriott Museum, named after the chief engineer of the Eastern and Midlands Railway, which later became part of the Midland and Great Northern Joint Railway. William Marriott retired after over 40 years in 1920. There are so many items in here, I could make an entire video purely about the museum.
Token block system.
But here are some of my favourites, including what somebody described in the guest book as a confusing typewriter.
Well, it's under wood for starters, so that's the first thing. And most typewriters were quite confusing at the time. But yes, it looks really nice, that does.
If you ever get lost in the museum, you can always go and see the Midland and Great Northern era station master, who has some very clear personal boundaries. Don't worry, Albert, you're far too creepy for me to consider touching you.
Hey, God help us.
For anyone who wasn't completely satisfied by the model railway at Weybourne,
Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase, take notes.
There's another setup here at Holt. It even includes a really lovely viaduct that I was absolutely in awe of.
Now that is an impressive bendy viaduct, that is.
Especially seeing the train go rumbling across it.
There's no hope for me, is there?
Just beyond the bottom of platform 2, you'll find the old railway cottage. Made from an old railway carriage, this was actually being lived in up until 2008. Since then, it's been moved to this location and has been restored to a 1936 style, including all appropriate features, even down to the most evil toilet paper of all.
Oh my god. No. 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 That's torture.
So here at the railway cottage at Holt, they do have a delightful outside toilet, as would have been the case in the 1930s, complete with Heisel medicated, and for some reason, a picture of the king. Deciding
yeah, that's a great place to hang a photo of King George, eh?
not to make use of those facilities, we hopped back aboard another British Rail Mark 1 carriage instead. So after a very full 2 days at the North Norfolk Railway Mixed Traction Gala, I have finally decided this is my last train journey of the day, from Hull all the way back to Sheringham. It's been an absolutely fantastic weekend, and can I please do this every day? Please
let me make riding trains just like my job. That's the thing, isn't it?
I wish.
Well, I wish it was.
I wish it was too. Unfortunately, reality and life have a funny way of doing things, don't they? You need to get money first before you can do the train stuff. I just want the trains, damn it!
Though riding trains can't be my full-time job, my last one today was pretty special for me.
Being hauled by Mary Queen of Scots. Highlight of my day, I think.
As you do, hold up by class 37. Well, it's not really your last one, is it? Because you gotta get the class 755 back to Norwich. Ooh, that thrash.
As our train started to slow down on this journey though, I realised there was a station I'd forgotten to mention. It's the only request stop on the line and not every train stops there. It's called Kelling Heath. There's no buildings at the station, so there's no station announcements or anything, but it's a perfect place if you want to get off and walk around the countryside. However, given the amount of disruption we'd had on the line this weekend, I didn't really dare step off and go for a wander.
I wonder if it's good for passing trains. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Listen to that. That loud music back. Ah!
Before I left, I decided to pay one last visit to the diesel locomotive that had somehow won my usually steam-filled heart.
Yes, you can't beat a class 37. Well, you can. 68. 68. 56. That'll do it.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you've liked this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from me.
Right, so, yes, thank you Sarah for this video. First of all, for sending me this video. I've enjoyed it. I hope everyone else enjoyed it. Do check out SarahWithTheTrains. Her YouTube channel will be in the description. She is also a proud member of the Super Sprinter YouTube members. Well, she's one of my members. She has a Patreon as well, so that'll be in the description as well. So for you to go and check out if you want early access to outtakes early access to videos, Q&As, and other special stuff that Sarah does. But no, I've enjoyed this. No, go and check Sarah out. She's amazing. Because she's only been around for about a year on YouTube now, and she's got over 1,000 subscribers, and she's done really well for herself. So Sarah, keep being yourself and keep being awesome. In the future, hopefully, I would like to just hang out and just cause chaos somewhere in the East Anglia area. Or you can come over to the West Midlands. Just don't go to Cannock or Kidderminster, it's just crazy over there.
We're randomly stopped for I'm not sure what reason.
Ooh, and we're off again.
This is the good stuff, because this is where the bloopers come in.
Okay, so I think this is so cute at Holt Station. Start that again.
What is the problem?
I'm just trying to get myself sent myself in the shop and get it right and not be weird. I just can't. I don't know what it is.
Go back and do it again.
Why?
Because a load of people and cars came across.
Okay. Go past, it's fine.
Oh! People bold that. Why do people bold the end? Oh, yeah, and I understand that feeling. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to Sarah with the Trains' channel on YouTube and on Patreon, and to my channel, Tico Sprinter, if you want to. If you want to see more of these Tico React videos, you have to become a member of my channel. So a YouTube member for $2.99 a month. So until then, only Sarah with the Trains, Thornaby37, or Ian Paul's Transport Travels can send me another video for me to react to. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go now. Bye.